What took you so long? Was there a traffic jam at the bar?
I wouldn't know. Careful some company. You know, I've been getting that reaction all over town.
Are you surprised, Edmund?
A bit. Did everyone think I was just going to crawl away and die?
Well, I'm sure there are those out there who hoped. What are you doing here? Springfield is full of people who want to lock you up.
I'm the lawful prince of San Cristobal, and I was dethroned by a band of mercenaries.
What is that, the party line?
It's the truth.
The truth? I'll give you some truth. There are a lot of other things we could try you for. For instance, holding Cassie.
Ugly rumor. Only happened in Richard's
I
mind.
stood up for you. I ran all over this silly town telling everybody, no, of course he doesn't have her. He's not that big of a monster.
Well, I appreciate the support.
You lied to me. I could forgive that in business. Hell, I'd even expect it. But you used me, Edmund, badly.
Oh. So you're part of the screaming mass that wants to see me locked up?
I wouldn't shed a tear.
Well, you should know I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk around here freely.
I suppose not. But just in case, I hope you remember your camping skills.
I'm not heading for the hills, Olivia, living off roots and berries. I did plan ahead.
Good for you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go see my husband.
Not yet. We have a little matter to settle.
Looks to me like you're out of business.
Dangerous assumption.
What do you want?
I had a little trouble with the bank today.
What's the matter? They didn't recognize you?
They didn't have my money. The account you wired $6.6 million into was empty. Now, granted, I'm not current on what sort of charges banks make these days, but one would imagine that there'd be at least a few pennies left, don't you think?
You think?
It was empty, Olivia. Do you have any idea what happened to all of my money?
What's the plan, Eddie? You gonna push me over the side?
Heavens, what a thought. Olivia fall down, go splat.
Well, do you no good, because I don't have your money.
Not the right answer, love.
Well, it's the truth. You're gonna have to live with it.
You and I were the only two people that had access to that account, and San Joaquin banks are very strict about privacy.
You and me and anyone else be authorized, Edmund.
Oh. So who'd you share the secret handshake with, huh? Your husband?
Alan Spaulding.
Oh, the secret partner.
You knew it was his money. You were supposed to transfer the funds. You should be off bothering him, Edmund, not me.
Oh, I'll be bothering a lot of people, Olivia, if my money doesn't turn up. And right at the top of my list is Josh Lewis. Now, you and I had a deal. Payoffs to me in return for the harbor project. And I have a feeling that your husband will be only too happy to honor the contract you signed.
You're bluffing. You were run out of that country. There's no way you had time to pack a teeny little piece of paper.
Have you ever known me to be without backup, Olivia?
Call Alan. If something's happened to your precious money, he's the one who'll know.
Right. For your sake. Let's hope he does.
Better back me up.
Well, how did you get in?
Your secretary?
Well, how nice of you to come and pay us a visit here in Springfield. Tell me, how are things going, Ed?
I want my money.
Don't we all?
What have you done with it?
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't bother, Alan. Olivia told me. The money for her payments to me were coming straight from you, your accounts, which means you had access.
Well, assuming what you said is true, I would have access to make deposits, not withdrawals.
You'd also have access to bank managers, wouldn't you?
They take my calls.
God. The money was never there, was it? You fiddled with the records and made it look as if I'd been paid.
Now, Edmund, why would I do that? You and Olivia had a business deal. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. That is, if you were holding up your end of things.
I was.
Well, from what I understand, you're not holding much of anything these days.
You did it, didn't you? You never sent the money.
I would have every right to. You're finished. The deal's off.
You don't want to play it this way, Alan.
I don't.
There's evidence of this deal. Evidence that your money was being used in a payoff.
Edmund, are you telling me that my money was used illegally? I authorized a straightforward loan to Lewis Construction. Now, are you telling me that they used my money illegally? You'll never make it stick. I'll walk away scot-free, and you know it.
Your lovely partner, Olivia's another story, though, isn't she? She and I have a contract.
I wouldn't go around waving it if I were you, Edmund. Your credibility's at an all-time low. And if you try to drag her down, I will make your last few weeks look like a vacation in comparison.
She must be very grateful for your friendship.
I'll take care of her.
Yes. I'm sure you'd like to. I won't forget this, Alan.
Nor will I, Edmund. By the way, if you're ever in need of funds, I might be able to help.
How?
Oh, a little free advice. The Towers is looking for a doorman. You already have a uniform. Olivia, I need to see you.
Alan? Look, I am so sorry that I can't believe Edmund had the nerve to come by here. There is no way he has that piece of paper. And if you didn't give him the money...
I sent the money, Olivia. Now I'm out almost $7 million. You have any idea where that money might be?
I don't have it. You know all I wanted out of this deal is the harbor project.
And your husband, and now they're both on the line.
Yes. I need your help, Alan.
Oh, yes, you do need my help. Where is the money?
The Minister of Economic Development, a man named Peter Vreeland.
One of Edmund's powerful friends?
Yes.
Oh, he keeps lousy company, doesn't he?
No kidding. Look, Mr. Vreeland is a well-respected gentleman that Edmund hired to open this account and launder the money that we...
That I sent?
That you sent. My guess is that he emptied the account once he heard that Edmund was being run out.
Is he still in charge of the account?
Yeah, it looks like.
Good. Not much longer, because I'll just call Richard and have him...
No, just listen to me, listen to me. We get rid of Vreeland, he blows the whistle on us, he may sink this entire harbor project altogether.
You know, Olivia, perhaps that's the best idea. Because this business deal has become far too messy for me. Now, we can explain the kickbacks as legitimate business expenses. Expenses we didn't know anything about.
I can't, no. I can't let this project die. Don't you understand? My future, the future of Lewis Construction, everything depends on this project being a success.
This is very important to you, isn't it?
Very. We have a deal, Alan, you and I. I haven't let you down yet.
No, but you've exposed me.
I'll give you all the cover you need. But we're not through.
What?
The plan goes ahead. But only if Peter Vreeland gets the final installment that we owe him.
He wants another $3 million.
Yes.
How did you know that?
He's already contacted me.
Oh, really? But when were you going to let me know this?
I was hoping to call the bank and make the transfer on my own and not bother you. It was a routine transaction at this point.
I swim in a very big pond, Olivia, but $3 million is never routine.
You will get all the same rewards, the same return on your investment.
It's not enough anymore.
I'll make it enough.
This means a great deal to you, doesn't it?
Yes.
Your husband's company, your marriage, all on the line.
You probably think I'm being really foolish right now, but...
No. I love a woman who's willing to risk everything. The bigger the risk, the bigger the reward.